Even the smartest people fail. Sometimes, talent alone isn't enough. Discipline makes all the difference. By the end of the story, you will understand why smartest people fail. In a busy town near a peaceful river, there lived a boy named Rishi. He was 15 years old, quick in thinking, sharp with answers, and famous in school for being the smart one. Teachers often said, "Rishi understands everything faster than the others." And it was true, but Rishi had one big weakness. A weakness that no one saw. A weakness that slowly controlled his life. He did not finish things. He always started strong and ended weak. He loved shortcuts. He loved comfort. He avoided long effort. He believed smart people don't need to work hard. One day, his teacher announced a science competition. Students had 3 weeks to prepare. The winner would get a scholarship and a chance to visit the city's biggest science museum. Rishi smiled confidently. "This will be easy," he told himself. Across the classroom sat another student, Arjun, a quiet boy with average marks. Arjun was not fast like Rishi, but Arjun had something else: discipline. Every day after school, Arjun worked on his project. He read books, made notes, tested small ideas, and improved step by step. Even in the rainy evenings, when streets smelled of wet earth and the wind carried soft drops of water, Arjun sat by the riverbank, carefully checking his calculations. His progress was slow, but steady. Rishi, on the other hand, kept delaying. 3 weeks is a long time, he thought. He spent time with friends, played games, scrolled on his phone, and promised himself. He enjoyed short bursts of study, but soon left everything half done. Each time he saw Arjun quietly working, a small voice whispered in his mind, "Maybe you should start earlier." But Rishi ignored it, believing talent alone would carry him. One afternoon, Rishi saw Arjun carrying his tools and books into the garden. Curiosity stirred in him. He approached Arjun and asked, "Why are you spending so much time? Isn't it tiring?" Arjun smiled, his eyes calm. "Step by step," he said softly. "A small step today is better than a big rush tomorrow." Rishi shrugged, thinking it was just overthinking. But something in Arjun's steady pace made him feel uneasy. Days passed. Rishi tried to work a few hours, but distractions always pulled him away. He noticed small mistakes, wires not connected, sketches unfinished, ideas unclear. Each time he saw Arjun quietly working under the neem tree, Rishi felt a pang of doubt. The birds chirped, the wind brushed the leaves, and the smell of damp earth filled the air. Yet Rishi's mind was restless, buzzing with anxiety. "Why can't I finish like him?" he wondered. One rainy night, frustrated, Rishi sat alone in his room. He stared at his scattered papers and broken model pieces. "I have all the talent. Why can't I make it work?" he asked himself. The answer was painful. He had wasted time, trusted shortcuts, and avoided effort. Fear crept in, mixed with regret. He imagined the judges seeing his incomplete project, and his heart sank. Rishi remembered his past habits, starting a drawing and leaving it unfinished, learning a new skill and forgetting it in days, thinking of amazing ideas but never completing them. "I have always done this," he whispered to the empty room, "but I can't keep doing it anymore." Finally, with only 3 days left, Rishi worked tirelessly. He stayed up late, trying to complete his model. He cut, pasted, tested, and rebuilt. The room smelled of glue, metal, and dust. The soft hum of the ceiling fan was the only sound beside his frantic heartbeat. By midnight, sweat on his forehead, Rishi looked at his project and knew it was not enough. It was messy, rushed, and fragile. No matter how brilliant the idea, his lack of consistent effort had cost him. The next morning, he walked to school with heavy steps. He saw Arjun already in the garden, assembling the last part of his model. Even the morning sunlight looked calmer than Rishi's nerves. Arjun's hands moved steadily, gently adjusting wires, testing small switches. The wind carried the sweet scent of flowers. Birds sang softly in the branches. Everything around Rishi felt alive. He approached Arjun quietly. "Why do you stay calm? Why are you not stressed?" "Why?" Arjun looked up and smiled. "Because I did what I could, day by day. Talent helps, but effort makes it complete." Those simple words hit Rishi deep in his chest. For the first time, he felt fear and regret, mixed with admiration. He realized he had wasted a gift he had taken for granted, but even now, he tried to push through, determined to finish. That night, Rishi worked alone, putting all his energy into completing the project. The desk was cluttered. His eyes were heavy. Every step felt like climbing a mountain. He thought of Arjun's calm patience. "I want to be like him," he whispered. And in that small, quiet wish, the seed of change was planted. He noticed small things he had never seen before. The soft sound of his pencil scratching on paper, the smell of glue mixing with the morning coffee, the quiet satisfaction of fixing one tiny mistake at a time. Each small achievement felt like a step closer not to winning, but to becoming better. By the end of the night, Rishi was exhausted. But for the first time, he felt something he had never felt before: pride in effort. On the day of the science fair, the school hall felt alive. Colorful charts, models, smell of glue, and fresh paper. Parents and teachers walked around, whispering with excitement. Rishi stood beside his incomplete project. When the judges approached, he felt his heart sink. Wires were loose. The display was shaky. The explanation was unclear. The display was unclear. He tried to smile, but deep inside, he knew the truth. Then they reached Arjun's table. Arjun's model was simple, clean, and clear. He explained with calm words. No rush, no fear. Rishi watched as the judges nodded in appreciation. In that moment, something changed inside him. A quiet voice whispered, "Talent is a gift. Discipline is a choice." He suddenly understood his journey and his mistake. A few days later, the results came. Arjun won the competition. He received applause, certificates, and the scholarship. Rishi congratulated him sincerely. Arjun said softly, "You are very smart, Rishi. You can do great things. You just need to stay consistent." "Arjun, you just need to stay consistent." Those words were not spoken with pride. They were spoken with kindness. The moral of the story is simple. Smartness can open doors, but discipline keeps them open.